Have you ever felt stuck? Like no matter what you do, you're not moving forward? Problems piling up, responsibilities pulling you down, and no way out in sight? Don't worry, that's completely normal. We've all been there. But here's the truth most people forget. Sometimes you don't need to change your entire life. You just need to change your perspective. When you stop seeing problems as punishments and start seeing them as part of the process, everything begins to shift. First point, perspective shift, Henry Ford. Let's start with a quote from Henry Ford. Problems are not obstacles, but opportunities to show our abilities. Powerful, isn't it? When something goes wrong, our first instinct is often to feel defeated, to complain, to stress out, to freeze. But what if we saw each challenge as a test, a moment where life is giving us a chance to rise? Problems aren't enemies to avoid. They are necessary catalysts. They're the weight that builds our strength. Think about it. If you walk away every time things get hard, you'll never know how strong you really are. You'll never develop grit. You'll never feel the satisfaction of solving something you once thought was impossible. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth happens in pressure. It happens when we're stretched beyond our limits and forced to dig deep, to adapt, to evolve. And that's what problems do. They stretch us. They call out the potential within us that comfort zones will never touch. Second point, change your thinking. Albert Einstein. Next, let's hear from Albert Einstein. He said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." This quote cuts deep because sometimes the problem isn't outside of us. It's inside our mindset. We keep trying to fix new issues with old patterns, old fears, old habits, old excuses. But if you keep using the same approach that got you stuck, how do you expect to get unstuck? Einstein is telling us, if the way you're thinking isn't working, then change it. Step back, reflect. Ask yourself, what if the problem isn't the situation, but how I'm looking at it? Try something different. Be willing to take risks. Be humble enough to admit when something doesn't work, and bold enough to pivot. New solutions come from new thoughts. You don't need a new life. You need a new lens. Third point, keep going. Winston Churchill. And finally, Winston Churchill reminds us, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We live in a world obsessed with winning, with perfection, with results. But Churchill is reminding us that the real victory is in continuing. It's easy to keep going when things are good. But what about when things fall apart? When you fail? When you make a mistake? When your plan doesn't work out? That's when it matters most. Failure doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means you're trying. It means you're learning. It means you're human. Don't let failure define you. Let it refine you. Let it teach you, shape you, and build your resilience. Success is not a straight path. It's messy. It's full of setbacks. But every time you get back up, you prove to yourself and to the world that you're not done yet. Closing, a new way forward. So what can we take from all of this? Problems will always come. They are part of life. But they're not signs that you're failing. They're signs that you're living, that you're growing, that you're on a real path, not a fake one built on comfort. Every great person you admire has walked through problems and setbacks. What made them different was not that they avoided struggle, but that they embraced it. So the next time life feels heavy, pause, breathe. Remind yourself, this is not the end. This is not a breakdown. This is a breakthrough in disguise. You are not stuck. You are simply one new thought away from clarity, from peace, from progress. Remember these three things. See problems as opportunities. Change your thinking when old ways don't work. And most importantly, never stop moving forward. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to simply take one more step. And when you do, you'll find that the way out was always the way through.